Hey everybody, here's Aces Full with your host, Craig Guy Sr., coming at you with a new video. Hopefully everyone's doing well and doing good. As always, my video is being brought to you by Butler's Fitness Evolution, butlersfitness.com, for all your personal training, tactical, and dietary needs. And I also want to give my wife a shout out. She's down spending a little time with some grandbabies. Normally she's my timekeeper, but we're going to hold the fort down. I'm going to make some adjustment here with my chair and make sure everything's good to go. All right, this video is going to be about no do-overs, time and quality of life, right? Let's be honest. Everything we do in life is built on time, the clock, right? From the time we're born, our time goes on our birth certificate. The time of death goes on the death certificate. It's a matter of what we do in between that time of birth and that time of death and the quality of life that we have. I'm under the opinion, and I believe that a lot of people don't find really what they're looking for in life sometimes, that they're... what are they going to do for a living? What's going to make them happy? Do they get married? Do they have children? All those types of things happen in between. And when you find that niche and you find truly what makes you happy in life and you really truly understand your purpose of why you're here, life becomes much smoother for you, right? Things kind of smooth out. And, I'm going to throw some stats and some data and some numbers out there, as you go through, maybe some of this will make some sense. Maybe you'll agree, disagree, but it's all good. But one thing is the clock is always ticking, so we need to find that quality of life, right? A lot of negative stuff going on in today's world. Probably the most negative I've ever seen in the United States of America, to be very honest with you. A lot of just disagreement with everything else that's going on, a lot of political things happening. It's very, very hard to not get sucked into that. It's very hard not to act on emotion. And so I encourage you to take a step back. Think about what you're going to do. Detach for a moment before you shoot off something on Facebook or you shoot off something on YouTube, whatever. Take that moment in time to disengage, think about it, rationalize it, and don't have a knee-jerk reaction, right? Because all it does is make you sour, makes your day, and just, you wasted that moment of quality of life, right? I'm going to throw some stats out at you. This is about the average lifespan of an American is about 78 to 79 years of age. Okay, that's just a fact. It's data that I've looked up. I've confirmed it. You're certainly welcome to do so as well. But we're going to base everything on 79 years of age, if we're fortunate enough to get there, right? But we all know someone that didn't make it to that age. We know someone that didn't make it to 25, 35, 45, 50. We all know someone that did not make it to there. But we're going to base it on that number to keep the data simple, right? Our average lifespan in hours is 692,040. 692,040 hours of life is what we live if you get to 79 years of age. All right. On the flip side of that, we sleep approximately 229,961 hours of sleep, which equates to about 25 years of sleeping. Right? So out of that 79 years, 25 of those years, you're sleeping. We have to sleep. You have to have rest. I don't care how many hours it is. If you're like me, I don't sleep much, which is not healthy. But that's a podcast for a different day, right? So approximately 25 years of your life is sleeping. Look, that's why it's very important that you control what you can control. There's certain things that are going to happen outside this window here that I'm just simply not going to control, right? I have to understand, embrace that. As much as I'd like to have some control, I can't, right? I'm going to live the best that I can. What's my niche in life? What's my purpose? Look, I've been military police officer and now work for the SIU. I've done other things in life. I've mentored. I've trained folks in things. And but at the end of the day, I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. I'm a husband. And that's the quality of life that I embrace. Those moments in time, right? Everything else in between, it is what it is. I wake up every day with the purpose of making someone else's life better in some capacity or another. Hopefully it's my family, my kids, my grandkids, do what I can for them. But there's a whole lot of other people that I've been fortunate enough to touch their lives as well as people have touched mine, right? So it's that quality of life. Find those folks that make you happy and spend that quality of time with them, right? Have a meaningful life. Have a purpose. Find inner peace within. How do you do that? You find what makes you happy. And as the old saying goes, if you find something you love doing, you never work a day in your life. Well, I don't necessarily wholeheartedly embrace that, because you still got to go to work. Regardless of if you love your job or not, you're still going to go to work. It certainly makes it a whole lot easier to endure if you love your job. But, statistically, most people are they do their job and things and they're happy with what they're doing. But we always want more, right? We're always looking to strive for more because, hey, look, it makes us happy, especially when we're doing for other people, right? And I'm not going to be too long-winded tonight. I just wanted to touch on a few things. Try to learn something new every day. Set yourself a goal of learning something new every day, because if you don't, you have failed yourself. Situational awareness, head on a swivel, understanding what's going on around you. There's a whole lot to learn right now. There's a whole lot going on in this country, and we are learning something new every day. For those folks that weren't that familiar with the Constitution 4, 5, 6 months ago, they're familiar now, right? They are very familiar now. People have done a lot of research on the Constitution of the United States, and I hear it all the time now in the media and things, because it's that time, that based on that time, people are realizing that the time is getting away from them, right? Talk a little bit about a homicide that occurred in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Some of you all might have seen the story. It was a 60-year-old gentleman by the name of Bernell Trammell. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but anyways, apparently, as the story goes, is that he was in a dispute. He was walking around with a Trump 2020 sign, which he certainly has the right to do. And he got in a disagreement with someone there that wasn't in agreement with his beliefs. And it is believed that he was gunned down in front of his shop. He's been a business owner in that community for 25 or 30 years, and he was gunned down. And the reason why I bring that up is that tomorrow is not promised, folks. Tomorrow is not promised. You have to make every moment count. Control what you can control. Spend that time with those people you love and that you appreciate and things, and learn to love life. See, that's where we're going wrong. The appreciation of life and the appreciation of each other has slipped away in some societal issues, right? And that's very sad. That's very sad. And you don't get those do-overs. You don't get to turn the hand of time. You just don't go backwards. As much as we'd like to, we don't. Get up tomorrow with that motivation, energy. Embrace life, what's in front of us. Control what's in front of you. Make someone else's life better along with yourselves. Mentor, train. Let's teach these young folks what this country truly has to offer. Time is slipping away. And if we're not careful, it will be gone. This country as we know it will be gone. We need to embrace the time that's in front of us. As I always tell people, it's not about how much time you have. It's about how you spend your time. It's not how much time you have. It's how you spend your time. Do it wisely. Love life. And the end result will pay off. The end result will pay off. I'm talking about time. That clock's still not working, and I'm not going to have it working. We're not going to get it fixed. I got my friend here listening, right? But talking about do-overs real quick as a boxing fan, I guess in some respects you might try to do a do-over. But hey, Mike Tyson's got an exhibition fight on September the 12th with Roy Jones Jr. If you're a boxing fan, I'm intrigued. He's 54 years old. I want to see what trying to turn back the hand of time really does. And with that, I'm signing out.